Welcome back. It is Thursday in the MLB, and my three favorite picks are on the way. What's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot. Betting baseball can be really hard sometimes. It can be frustrating. It can be annoying. It's one of the harder sports to bet on because week in and week out, you just have to hope things break your way. The research was there, but the picks did not break our way. Let's do a recap from yesterday, unfortunately. A very annoying 1, 3, and 1 day. At the very least, I thought it could be a 2 and 3 day, but nope. The betting gods were not having any of that. Let's talk about our winner. Luckily, we've been rolling with the hit parlays. Those have been cashing at a crazy rate. Those have been keeping this channel alive. Our hit parlay did cash. Volpe got his job done. Volpe's on a ridiculous hit streak. Hint, hint. Maybe he'll be in today's parlay. Then we had the Dodgers' first five money line. Oh my gosh. 3-0 lead going into the bottom of the fifth inning. All they needed to do was not allow 3 or more runs. Well, they allow 3 to push that one, which, oh my gosh. I mean, just so agonizing. That sums up our season right there. That pick to only need 3 outs away from cashing a plus value play. Nope, couldn't have it. Giants, team total, that was a donation. I mean, come on. Who saw the Christopher Sanchez game coming? I didn't. No, and all of Twitter had Christopher Sanchez under and outs as their PODs. Yeah, no chance. Christopher Sanchez masterclass. Then we had the Cubs NRFI. I mean, that was comical, right? Shota Imanaga, disaster class. He allows the NRFI, Christian Yelich 2-run home run. Can't make it up. And then we had the Diamondbacks and Rangers over. And that one was really frustrating. Now on paper, you look at the box score and you're like, well, they missed it by a couple runs. There was a ton of base runners, a ton of traffic. All that we needed was a few more timely hits. They just couldn't get it done. Guys, I'm frustrated because we had a great weekend. We've given it all away, over the week. We strung together some losing days after stringing together some winning days. It's an up and down marathon, not a sprint. Today, I understand the picks haven't been good, so I'm going to give away a $25 to a random comment if today isn't a winning day. All you have to do is go down in the comments today. You have to, number one, you have to be subscribed to our channel. Can't win the giveaway if you aren't subscribed. And number two, you have to tell me a bit of good news that's been happening in your life. I want to keep things positive because you know what? In gambling, it can be a lot of positives, the highs and lows. That's the kind of ebbs and flows of this gambling business. I want to hear some good news. So I want to read good positivity in the comments today because you know what? A few losing days, the vibes are terrible. They're low. And we need to remind ourselves of the good things in our life. So go down and do that if you want to be eligible for the giveaway. But you know what, guys? I think today's a 2-1 or a 3-0 day at worst. I like a little bit of pressure on my side to perform and to get the picks back on track. But let's dive in with the picks today. First one, parlay of the day, no surprise. The thing that has been just keeping our channel afloat has been the parlay of the day. These have been cashing at a ridiculous clip. We have so dialed in on hitters, knock on wood. Hopefully that does not change today. It will be posted later this morning. I'll have to write it up and get it sent off to the editor. But honestly, I think the parlay of the day has a really good chance once again at cashing. I already hinted on one of the hitters that's going to be in there. He is scorching hot, and he does play for the New York Yankees. Now let's go into our next pick. It's going to be the Royals. Team total over 3.5, minus 120 odds on DraftKings is your best value. Now, if we look at this one yesterday, I had Giants team total donation, but I still like the number of 3.5. I think that's a pretty key number. A lot of these teams do end on about 4-ish runs. And we look at this Royals team, you could take them on the full game money line, which you're getting plus value on that. But you guys know if you were watching over the weekend, I do not have a great track record backing Brady Singer. I think he's a little bit overrated. I think his stats kind of lie. Sometimes he when in tight moments, he gets a little nervous and he pitches pretty erratically. I think the Royals team total is the safer bet in this one because it's going to give them a chance to cash regardless of how Brady Singer pitches. I think the offense will be there today. I think they get several runs up on Chris Paddock, and that's who starts for the Twins today. And you will also look at the hit rate of this one. Royals have hit this over in 2 of 3 games this series so far. And again, I mentioned Chris Paddock starts for the Twins, 4.39 ERA and a 1.39 WHIP for Chris Paddock. He's a pitcher that I'm normally looking to target because he just doesn't have consistent swing and miss stuff. Every now and then he'll have a game with high strikeouts, but he doesn't miss a ton of bats. And Paddock hasn't faced this Royals roster this season, but he does allow several mistake pitches. What's a mistake pitch? Well, if you hang a slider, hang any sort of breaking ball, good hitters and good hitting teams know what to do with that. And they've been making Chris Paddack pay. He's allowed a home run in 5 of his last 6 starts, including 4 straight in there. So Chris Paddack has a little bit of a home run problem. Now, could we have some runners on base if he does make a mistake today? That would be really nice. We'd love a 3-run home run, not a solo blast. But we take it any way we can get it. And you look at Chris Paddack, he gives up hits to both sides of the plate, allowing a 296 batting average to righties, 289 to lefties. So both sides of the plate are actually feasting against Chris Paddack. Doesn't really matter what sort of roster or what sort of lineup the Royals do roll out today. I think lefties are fine, and I think righties are fine against Chris Paddack. He's also having trouble first 2 times through the order, allowing a 277 batting average the first time through the order and a 322 batting average second time through the order. That's kind of important because obviously the second time through the order, that's when the hitters make adjustments, seeing Chris Paddack. And he's allowing a 954 OPS second time through the order. So in addition to the high batting average, the on-base plus slugging, that's what OPS stands for, that is really, really high second time through the order. He's flirting with danger. And I think that's going to be very key is second time through the order, can they make Chris Paddack pay? I think so. With runners in scoring position, something we've talked about a lot over the last week, how has Chris Paddack been performing? Pretty bad, allowing a 280 batting average and a 296 batting average with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Hitters are able to get the timely hits against Chris Paddack. Now, will they come for us today? Please, Royals. I'm asking, I'm begging. Get those timely hits today. Please do not strand guys in scoring position because those are just killers. Those are daggers right through the heart. I think the Royals do get those timely hits today. Why? Because they are first in baseball in batting average with runners in scoring position at a 309. So, guys, this is the matchup, right? It's on paper. It feels great. Chris Paddack allowing those hits with runners in scoring position. The Royals this season have been getting those hits. No team is better than them. On the season also, Royals 11th in average, 10th in OPS against righties. A really solid matchup once again against Paddack. And then we talk about bullpens because Chris Paddack's not going to pitch all 9. And if he does, we're cooked. But Minnesota, 13th in bullpen ERA. And there's a lot of familiarity with pitcher and batters of each of these teams with the bullpens. Again, that familiarity helps the batters a lot. These are not bullpen arms they're seeing for the first time. Give me the Royals team total over 3.5. I love this line. I think the Royals bats do come today. And it's regardless of how their pitching is. I don't care. Brady Singer can host batting practice for all I care. Just give me 4 runs today, Royals, and get the job done. But guys, yesterday NRFI Nation took an L. That just means it's time to bounce back today. The flags out, baby. And where are we going for NRFI Nation today? We're going to the Diamondbacks and Mets, and we are taking the no-run first inning, NRFI bet, under a half run, minus 135 odds on BetMGM is your best value. Now, this is a little bit juiced on some of the other books. I do like BetMGM normally for NRFI odds. I just think they're one of the better books. If you're going to play a NRFI, if you were seeing ghosts yesterday after Imanaga allowed that home run, yeah, me too. Yeah, that one hurt. It one hurt a lot. But we've had really a great success with NRFIs this year at picking and choosing our spots. I think this is a really solid spot to take. And it starts with Christian Scott. We need the first 3 outs from Christian Scott. He starts for the Mets. Scott, 3-1 on NRFIs this year. Pretty solid. I like Christian Scott because he does throw a lot of strikes, which hopefully does not lead to a lot of walks. Walks are killer, especially for the NRFI. And now he will have his hands full with the Diamondbacks. They're 4th in first inning runs, but they haven't scored a first inning run in a hot minute. I won't tell you how long it's been, but it's been a hot minute. And this offense, I watched them with my own 2 eyes because I had it over yesterday, and I'm like, damn, they suck right now. Diamondbacks are an offense I will gladly bet against right now. Christian Scott allowing a 231 batting average with runners in scoring position. Again, can you strand those guys in scoring position? I think Christian Scott is able to do so today. I think he gets us those first 3 outs we need. And then it's on Zach Gallen starting for the Diamondbacks. He needs those last 3 outs. Gallen 7-3 on NRFIs. He's been a lot better on NRFIs as of late. He had a kind of rocky start to the season. Mets 22nd in first inning runs. Again, on paper, this is not the toughest matchup for Zach Gallen. I think he's able to get us those last 3 outs we need. Zach Gallen allowing a 235 batting average with runners in scoring position. Pretty solid. He's going to make these Mets work. He's going to provide a lot of looks that they're not familiar with. I think Zach Allen does get us those last 3 outs. NRFI Nation, let's hopefully fly the flags. We need to bounce back after yesterday. Shota Imanaga, I love you, but man, first inning batting practice is not exactly what I ordered, but that's all right. We have 3 picks, a light card, obviously a little bit lighter slate, but let's just focus on securing a winning day. Again, play these bets straight in case we go 2-1. I would take a 2-1. It's a lot better than a 1-2 or 0-3. Again, though, if we do manage another losing day, which damn, I hope we don't, go down in the comments and comment something positive, something great that's going on in your life. I want some positivity in the comments. I get away with the toxicity. I have enough of that. When I log into my sports book and I see down units, I hate that. So we're going to get back on track today. Let's do a quick recap of the picks. We have the parlay of the day will be posted later this morning. Check the pinned comment, check our Twitter for that. Royals team total over 3.5, and then the Diamondbacks and Mets no run first inning. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and still supporting us, even in good times and bad. We'll get it back on track. I love the picks today. I feel great about them, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.